came as a boss queen. Thank you! How do you get over hating the sound of your own voice in videos? Oh, girl, listen. You may never get over the sound of your own voice in videos. You just have to understand that people hear you differently than you hear yourself, and that's okay. But the more content you create, the easier it becomes. You start to hear your voice as white noise. It starts to become something easy and basic and something that you're aware of. So when I first started, and you can go on my YouTube channel and listen to my first live streams and my first videos on my YouTube channels. I have a video that looks back over the last couple of years of my YouTube career. So you can hear me speaking in a stilted manner, terrified with a fan running in the background of my videos because I show you and I show you my growth. The more you do it, the easier it becomes, the more attuned you become with yourself, and the more okay you become with how you are. You can't change the way you sound. It's going to sound like nails on a chalkboard at first, but the more you do it, the more you block it out and the easier it becomes. So now I don't worry about how I sound. I don't worry about how I look. I don't worry about how I'm showing up. I know the message is more important than the messenger, and I am okay with it because I understand it's about my audience and it's not about me. So the more you do it, the easier it becomes. But I understand the fear, the anticipation of the ick. Like, I get it. I have been there. I am not somebody who was super comfortable being on camera, and now look at me. I am an introvert, and I now speak on stages. I am not somebody who liked the sound of my own voice or the way that I looked. My weight has fluctuated over the years. I have felt very uncomfortable on camera and in my own skin over the years, and the more you do it, the easier it becomes. It takes a hot minute, but it's like, it's okay, this is going to be a gross analogy, but just run with me on this one. It's like when you get hurt. If you cut your hand open, it's going to hurt and it is going to bleed and it's not going to be fun. But then it's going to scab over and then you're going to have tougher skin there. If you cut it again, it's going to become tougher and then eventually you're not going to be able to feel it. So it's like building up that tolerance to it. You just have to do it, and you kind of have to rip that Band-Aid off. You have to deal with the ick before you get to the acceptance and the okay stage of it. I know it's an icky analogy, but it works, right? The more you do it, the easier it becomes. It's just not going to be fun for a little while. But let me tell you this much. You should do it now, because you can do it now when you have the smallest amount of eyes on you possible, when the least amount of people is watching you as possible, or you can do it 2 years from now when you're more popular, more famous, and more people are watching you, and it's a bigger deal for you. I would rather you rip that Band-Aid off and suffer a little bit now, because 2 years from now, you're not going to be like this. Unless you don't take those steps forward. If you stay stagnant in this place right now, you're going to have to do this in the future, but it's going to be worse because more people are going to watch you. So please do it now. Take those falls now. Stumble now. Do the uncomfortable things now, because it is not going to get easier if you put it off. Do it now. This is the best possible time to fall on your face.